5,800. Let's make it 6,000. Because of transportation, a lot of things.
6,000, you'll be adding a lot. You understand the value.
Okay, 5,800. This is this right?
Yes, it's right.
By let's say 30 days.
By 30 days.
174,000. 1.7 billion.
Yes.
1.7 billion a month.
Oh yes.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mohammed, and today we are here to talk about livestock farming, especially to birds, poultry. We are here in, I won't say it, I'll let my boss introduce himself and we pick it from there. Today I'm here to do birds, poultry, chicken, real one. Because you guys have been calling me, you only do cattle. Today I'm here to do poultry. So guys, without wasting much time, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Please introduce yourself and let's continue.
Okay, my name is Abdulaziz Suma.
Okay.
What should I say? The founder of Silver Farms and Logistics.
Silver Farms
and Logistics.
Logistics.
Yes.
I've been watching your videos on a TikTok. Very beautiful birds that you were having then stuff.
Yes.
Okay, here we learn about livestock farming. We have a channel where we learn about things that and promoting farmers too in such a way. So I want you to give us a story how you started.
Oh, the story is
what motivated you to start?
The story is not different from any other young guy growing up in the north.
Okay.
Who is struggling to escape poverty.
Okay.
So our story is not different. It's similar to all guys who are on the street hustling to escape the sufferings and then the challenges on the street. Okay. So it started at my residence in my father's place in Ogumani. Okay. Where we started we experimented with just 2 turkeys. 2 turkeys? Yes, to see how it will look like. Okay. So after some time, the turkeys started laying. Then we got some eggs from a friend. Okay. To allow the turkey to incubate it. Okay. The hatch wasn't that good because we had about 6. The guinea fowls were about 8. Then the turkeys were 6 in number. Okay. So that motivated us, and then we said, oh, why not scale this up and see what will happen? Okay. So we brought in our first batch of 200 birds. Okay, of turkeys? No. Okay. Turkeys were 50, okay. Broilers were 50, layers were 50, and cockerels were also 50. Okay. So we then brought them in to experiment to see the direction we could go. Okay. So for some time we realized that it was good. Then we did a small house in front of our family house. Okay. That could contain about 500 birds. So we brought in 500 layers. Okay. It was quite good. Then I moved them. The place is quite a residential area. Yeah. People were complaining of the scent and the noise, so we had to move out small. So I moved them to my mother's house. Okay. Which is a bit far away, Kobole Mahago. Okay. So we went and constructed a 2,000 capacity house there. Okay. And brought from 200, 500 to 2,000. 2,000. So okay. We brought the 2,000 birds. Okay. And then we were there, I think, for about 2 years. And Tamale is growing and growing and growing. Yeah. So people build, and they were also complaining about the noise and stuff. So we decided to look around. Initially, we wanted it to be closer to the Buntanga irrigation dam. Okay. But the chiefs around there didn't allow it. They know the land tenure system here is not easy. Yeah. So we looked around. We finally settled on is out here. Okay. Where we set up the system, and then we imported the cages from China. Okay. Then we set up our first one, the building over there. Okay. And then we brought in 2,500. 2,500. It was just going on well, and then what will I say? It was in the rainy season, so when the temperatures are good, then when the rain stopped and the dry season was about to start, you know the temperature here. Yeah. The temperature was the heat was so massive. So within 2 days, we lost about 1,500 of those birds. 1,500. Yes, it was last year. No, that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Okay. It was terrible. So we had to remove them from the cages, did research around, and then we concluded that the heat was too much.
Okay.
And they standing on the cages could have been the cause with the heat. So we read around and then we found these cooling systems and the exhaust fans. So we imported them from China and we constructed this building. That was somewhere a year ago. Then we brought in 6,000 plates to fill it.
When you started with the small number, what was the challenges or what experience did you gather when you started with the 200?
The 200, that's why I said it was a multi-grade kind of thing. There were layers, there were techies. So it was just like a lab. So we're just learning, how does techies behave? What are the challenges with them? Then how does broilers behave? How does layers behave? How does the cockerels behave? So that when we want to scale up,
you know what
to do.
So at the end of the day, which one did you pick?
You can see that we are doing more of the layer than the broilers. Yes.
What's the difference between layers and broilers?
Broilers are those that gives us meat, chicken. They are usually short-lived. Within 8 weeks. They reach good weight and then you sell them out and bring in another bag. But the layers like this, you can keep them for up to 540 days. That's about 1 year, 8 months.
What's the challenge involved in doing poultry?
Well, the challenges are enormous. There are many. I don't even know where to start.
It's stressful.
It's the challenges are I don't know how I'm going to put it, but the challenge basically can be put into several categories. Maybe as a farmer or as somebody who wants to come in. So the challenge, there are so many. I don't even know where to start.
There are many.
Especially if you are up north here. The challenges
you share some with us.
So one.
What I do hear the most is crying because of cost of feed.
Cost of feed is one thing, but the thing is that there is market for eggs. No matter the price you buy your feed, if you feed it to your birds, people will buy the eggs. So the cost of feed, me generally, I don't classify it as a challenge. Because here we have maize that you can get at a lower price than those down south. But they also have the additives, the concentrates and the other distance that we don't have. So me, with my 6-7 years experience in this industry, I don't categorize feed as a major challenge, even though it's a challenge.
If I go and they increase feed, I'll come and increase my egg price.
Because the market is there. So one major challenge that most farmers don't see, especially those of us up here, is access to quality and reliable vaccines.
Access to quality
and reliable vaccines.
Yes.
Usually we have the Gomboro, the Newcastle that we normally do. Sometimes you buy the vaccine, you don't know how the person stores it. Maybe lights out, it's in a bottle. When there is a problem with it, you don't know. The seller too doesn't know. You understand? So when you go to buy, they will give it to you, come and administer, and then nothing will work. And once Gomboro attack your farm, within 2 hours, like this birds, you will not meet even one alive.
2 hours?
Yes.
They are gone?
They are gone.
Not even a day?
You will not meet anyone alive.
Wow.
Those who survive after the 3rd day, they will not also die again. They would have developed some resistance and they will survive, but they will die in large numbers. So for me, this is the critical challenge that, especially those of us here, you go to the vaccine store to buy and then he's keeping it in his fridge. His children are opening, picking banku, picking water, and they don't have cold chain. You don't know how he transported the thing from Accra to. So that, to me, is
the biggest challenge.
It's the biggest challenge. It's the biggest challenge because you can't pass it to anybody. If feed goes, you can pass it to the customers to pay. But
this one, they do your own.
And you administer the vaccine today. If it doesn't work, you will not know until that virus strikes your farm.
So you know whether it's working, whether I'm seeing improvement.
Even if you administer, you don't even know whether your vaccine has worked or not.
Wow.
So that is the key for me. I don't know of other farmers, but with my years of experience, I can tell you that getting access to quality and reliable vaccines is the major headache. Okay. Recently, because of that, I bought my vaccines from Accra. Okay. Francasin. Okay. They brought it here. We have a fridge. My guy mistakenly stored it in the freezing compartment. Okay. We bought it for about 5,000, so we had to discard it. And I ordered another one again because I don't want to take risk. 5,000 Ghana cedis. The video is on my distance. If you watch my page, you will see that story. I gave it to him, they put on the fridge, and they kept it in the freezing part, instead of at the cold side. And once that is done, they are supposed to be stored at a certain temperature. Above that or below that, they will not be work. So wow. That I will say. You are the one saying this. Most of them most farmers will say it's feed. Yeah. If you read books, if you go around those. But I feel that if feed goes up and there is market for my distance, and then I push the cost to the customer. Okay. They will pay. But if your vaccine doesn't work, who will you push it to? Okay. And what other challenge again? The challenge that apart from the vaccines, even though I don't face it here. Yeah. Getting reliable workers. Labor. That's labor. Labor. Okay. It's one of the challenge. Even though I don't have it here. Okay. But most of the farmers complain about they are stealing your eggs, they are killing your chicken. Okay. Killing, is it? When you are not around and they want to chill small, they can. But me, I can't say my guys are angels, but we back our work here with records. Okay. I know that I'm supposed to produce 200 crates of eggs a day. Okay. I don't expect that when I come today it falls down by 5 crates. There is a problem. If the birds are not sick, okay, then you have to give me reasons why the 5 crates are not there. Okay. So, but other people who are unable to keep detailed records of the work they are doing sometimes can face those challenges. Okay. So getting reliable people to help you do the work is a challenge. Okay. And then here to power. Power is also a challenge. Last year by March, we loaded our birds into the cages, and then power went off here for 24 hours. Then we lost about close to 200 birds. The coolest wasn't working. There was no light to operate it. There was no power. It's not easy. By that time, I was working on getting a standby generator. Okay. So they called me. That was around 1. That they light us out, and then 2 birds were dead. Okay. So I was alarmed. So I said, well, let me pray and come. Okay. So I went to pray. I came back, saw their missed call. They said, they've seen another 25. I said things were getting out of hand. So I quickly went for a pickup. Okay. Went to town. By that time, they were not laying, so there was no money. We had invested all our money. We're waiting to harvest. So I just rushed into one of the generator stores, and I told the guy, I want to pick one generator. I don't have money, but you give it to me. This is my situation. And he didn't argue with me. Okay. He gave me this machine that I'm currently using. Wow. He didn't even follow up. Then I brought it here. We started the distance, and then by the time we came here, about 200 and something of them died. So power, reliable power is also an issue. Wow. So it took me about 6 months before I went and paid for the generator. So even though he had never seen me anywhere, I just walked in and I told him, this is my challenge. And if I don't get the generator now, things will get out of hand. Then he said, which one do I want? They said they should pick it for me too. Okay. So, wow. I see. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you. What's the importance of keeping records in poultry farming? Why should every farmer keep records? This one is very important for decision making. Okay. When you have the records, you can always take very good decisions. Like I mentioned, I know I have 200 crates daily here.
Yeah.
So why will it drop by 5?
Okay.
And the birds are looking quite okay. They are not sick. So I can tell that either somebody is tampering with my eggs or the birds are sick.
Okay.
But once you don't have data or records, you will not be able to tell.
Yeah.
And then if you have accurate data, you can also use it to access funding.
Okay.
Like those you met here, that's the Exim Bank people.
Okay.
They came and looked at our records. So people can see what we are doing.
Yeah.
Is it profitable? And then how can we help you or partner you? So the records are quite good for decision making.
Okay. On a good day, how many birds do you have here?
Currently we are at 7,000.
7,000. Okay. Okay. Are you planning to increase the number?
We are partnering with some Indian guys.
Okay.
To change our current cage system.
Okay.
From the A system to the H.
Okay.
With automatic feeding, automatic egg collection.
Okay.
And that one, the same structure can house 25,000.
Okay.
So and that's our farm objective for 2026.
From the which? From
this current 7,000.
You were saying the cage.
The cages, we'll take this one out.
This one is called
A.
A.
When you go inside, you see that the shape is A shape.
Okay.
But we have one that is H.
Okay.
So
that one, everything is.
And it's 4 tier. This is 3.
Okay.
So with that one, we'll be able to house 25,000 birds within the same space.
I would be glad if you could see.
No,
so let's see that one.
One we'll go and then you see how.
Okay. Let's see that one. So my viewers will want to see. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what is this one?
That's the cooling pad.
Okay.
That's the cooling pad.
Okay.
So water runs through this and it's recirculated.
Okay.
So on a good day, every door or window is closed here and no air comes in here except those that pass through.
Okay.
So the air will cool, the water will cool it before it gets in here. So the room here is always at a very good temperature.
Okay. Wow.
So you can feel it now.
Yeah.
So that's the
and the system we were talking of, this is the A system.
This is the A.
Okay.
And you see that the shape is looking like an A.
Yeah.
So
wow.
you see that.
It's very big. And long. What's the distance?
This is about 85 meters.
85 meters. Wow.
It's about 85 meters.
So how many birds can each take?
The manufacturers are saying 4, but I see that 4 is too much. So usually I do either 2 or 3.
Okay. Let's see. So from here to here is 85 meters.
80 to the end.
Yeah.
From here to the end.
Wow. So the feed will be here.
The feed is here, and then the access water there.
Okay. And this is the A system.
This is the A. Yes. This is the H. Straight like this.
Okay.
And this is 3 tier A.
Okay. 3 tier A.
We have 3 tier H.
Okay.
So this is that 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
The other one stands straight like that. And it's 4.
Okay.
So you can.
But I think this one is also automatic. Or that one? How is that one done?
Which one? The water.
The water.
That's why the water is coming.
Okay.
And there is a pump outside. When the water level goes down, then the pump be filled.
Okay.
The drums up there. Then it falls by gravity.
Okay.
To the rest of it.
So you said the other one, everything is automatic.
Yes.
Air collection.
Our next target is to get automatic egg collection. Then as the water is already
That's why that's why there's no birds here at the moment. Okay, but you are brooding some, so after that
they will be here in the next 4 weeks.
Okay. I see. Wow. So this room can take total number?
Currently 7,000 birds can be here.
Okay. 7,000 birds can be here.
Yes.
Is it the only place? But I could see different buildings or serves different purpose.
It's a brooder.
Okay.
That's where when we bring them from day 1 up to 8 weeks, that's where we keep them. We keep them in the brooder.
Okay.
Where they are given enough protection very rich and nutritious food.
Okay.
So that they grow to the right weight and then bring them to this place.
Okay. Is poultry lucrative? Is it profitable? Is it?
What will I say? It is.
Have you benefited from it? Like, let me ask you that.
Yes.
Okay.
I know if there was nothing in it, I wouldn't be doing it for the past 7 years.
Okay.
Even though directly, what will I say? We've not made our objective for starting the business.
Okay.
But we can see the light.
Okay. You see where you are going, that direction.
Good. Now we have all the science and the knowledge we need to know about the industry.
Okay.
So all we need now, we are just waiting on time.
Everything. The next time I'll be here, inshallah. I hope
you'll be shocked.
Okay. I see. Thanks for giving us such an opportunity, and I'm glad to be here. Yeah. So right now, let's see the other side.
The fans, the exhaust fans.
Yeah. Let's see the other side.
So these are excess cooling parts that we didn't use.
Okay. I see.
So it's big. And the light is important for layers.
Okay.
If they don't get access to light, you can give them all the best of it. They will not lay properly.
Light is very important.
Very important.
Okay. Natural light or light?
Light. They have a certain number of hours of light that they need.
Okay. So that's why we
use.
Let's see this one.
That's why we use this thing, the transparency, so that they can get access to light.
Okay. I see.
So if you give them the required number of lights per day, when they get that, we come and off the light by 10 for them to sleep properly.
Okay. Let's say you have like 7,000 birds. How much will you spend on feed each day? Or in a week?
Daily we spend about 5,800 to feed them here.
58 million?
Yes.
5,800 a day?
A day, yes.
Let me do my maths. 5,800. Let's make it 6,000. Because of transportation, a lot of things.
6,000, you'll be adding a lot. You won't understand the value.
Okay, 5,800. This right?
Yes, it's right.
By, let's say, 30 days.
By 30 days.
174,000. 1.7 billion.
Yes.
1.7 billion a month.
Oh, yes.
Will you be able to get profit after selling?
So you clear your calculator. And
okay, I clear my. It's 174.
You just.
Yeah.
So take 7,000 base.
7,000.
Divided by
30.
That's how much? That's 233.
Yeah.
So that's if you have 7,000 base, you can get 233 crates a day.
Okay.
But normally, you know that it's not all the time.
Yeah.
Some will lay, some will not lay. So let's assume that you even get 210. So use 210.
210
times currently a crate of egg at farm gate is 58 cedis.
58 cedis.
Yes.
Okay. So I should time the 210 by 50.
58.
Okay, 58.
That's how much? 12,000.
12,180.
So you multiply this by 30 days.
Okay. By 30. Oh, okay. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
365,400.
So it makes sense so that you can easily subtract.
So minus 174,000. You are getting 191,400.
So we still have light bill to pay, water, and then staff salary.
But at the end of the day, you can get like 100,000.
There will still be some margin.
You can get like 100,000.
Something. So you get some margin.
Oh, it's not bad. You pay workers, light bill, water bill, little things that you need to do.
So we even have solar on top there.
Okay.
Very soon we'll transition the whole farm onto the solar system. Then we'll get off there.
I will be here again, inshallah.
We'll
in the northern part of Ghana, we are also doing the poultry big time. I'm very happy. The way I'm mafia, what can I say? Before come here, before come, I want to see, I want to meet my man, and I'm glad that today we are seeing some. Let's see the fan. Wow. Okay, it makes sense. The calculation makes sense. But hey, that means you need a lot of money to before you can start poultry farming.
I will not deny that.
Yeah. Because if you are spending, let's say, 100 and...
Well, the money is in the numbers.
Okay. So if you have like 10,000, you are good to go.
10,000, 20,000, even 50,000 bucks.
Yeah.
Then you do it for 3-4 years. You make enough money. You have a lot.
Can you keep them for like that year? Or how long would they stay at your place before you dispose them?
Like 540 days. That's about one year, 8 months.
Okay. And you dispose them?
Then you just take them out.
Okay. And do you get buyers who come in for them? Or
yes,
in numbers?
Locally people buy, but our neighboring countries, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, sometimes they come in with trucks.
Okay.
And then they are not even able to.
I think Ghana, we are not doing bad when it comes to, because people are coming here to buy guinea fowl. People are coming here to buy.
Yes. But the other countries too, they have developed their system such that, like most of the day-old chicks, comes from Ivory Coast.
Okay.
So they are not also doing badly.
Yeah. But we are also not doing bad. At least we can also say they come in. We are also exporting.
Especially now that once government attention is there, like the new government is saying that.
We will talk about the government because of the sound. We will talk about the government.
Okay.
So this is the coolest.
This is the exhaust fans.
Okay.
So it sucks heat out of the building.
Okay. The others will be cooling.
The other will cool it, and this will suck the heat out.
Okay.
Sometimes when you come in here and these things are all closed, you need a pullover to be able to stand here.
How?
Oh, very cold. Very cold.
Okay, and that's what they want?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Charlie, it's all learning. If you don't learn, how are you going to see all this? Wow. Do you watch videos?
So that's where the droppings will be.
Okay. To the other
so just last week, I opened the gate for the farmers to come and collect the droppings for free.
Okay.
And they were very excited.
Okay. So this pulls the droppings out.
Outside.
Okay. So they come and collect them for free.
Oh yes.
Okay. Wow. I see.
So by phone we can go this way.
Is there a room? Okay.
We can walk to there. There's another.
Let's pass it. Oh, okay. Wow. Charlie, you know easy. Okay.
The droppings. This is where we dry them and then the farmers are able.
We dry them. Okay.
Sometimes when it's full, we open up the other door from that place and they collect it.
Okay.
And go.
Wow. Some people they don't find a way to dispose their own crowd. Even cattle.
Other farmers are selling.
Okay.
But the people here have been so good to us. So now you can see some bags lying under the tree there.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you look, most of the farmers they've collected them and they are keeping them.
Okay.
25.
Can't you force it to take like 10,000 beds?
It can.
Okay.
It can, but. I'm not comfortable when the beds are so close.
Okay.
I do it 3-2.
Okay. Let's see the young ones, the brooding aspect. So this cooler, there's water dropping.
Yes.
Where does the water end up going to?
We have a small pond or drum outside.
Okay.
So a pump lifts the water into the system.
Okay.
Then it runs down and it's recollected back into the design. There's another pump that lifts it
back again.
And the same water is recirculated. But as the system is cooling due to evaporation, some of the water quantity will reduce.
Yeah.
So we have another pump from outside, the big tanks, that automatically fill the drum outside so that the water doesn't run out.
Where did you get this idea from?
Oh, as for those things, the technology is all over.
Wow.
So once you read about it, then you try to implement it.
Wow, wow, it's very nice. Someone would think, oh, the water is just going our way. If that's the case, then you are going to spend a lot of money on.
Really, the system uses a lot of water.
Okay.
So we have a borehole here, and we intend to add another one.
Okay.
And we also have the water, the Ghana water, their water here. So we don't joke with our water. It uses a lot of water, but the water is being recirculated.
Okay. Oh, but that one, if the size reduce, crump at least.
It will reduce more, not so much. Then this one will top it up.
Okay. Wow. Very nice. So what is this?
That's a manual removal.
Okay.
It's supposed to clean the base of the cages.
Okay.
Once every day.
How does it do that?
It's powered by this. So as this is creeping, this one is up.
Okay, let's see that one. Let's see that.
So
I only see this on TV. Videos today.
So,
okay.
You see that it's creeping.
Okay. Wow.
So if I want it to come back, I'll take it up. Then then the thing will start coming back.
Wow. Very nice. Next time, I'm sure, inshallah, by the time I'll come back,
there will be bears here. There will be bears here.
Where I'll wear my white suit.
Our disposal. When you come here, we'll dress you properly. When you
like I'll be glad. Okay. I see. So let it move again. I want to see. Let it move again. Okay. Are they two or it's only this one?
No, this two. As this one is creeping, this one is up.
Okay.
So when this one is creeping out, this one will be up.
Oh, okay.
So let me bring it back.
Yeah. I see. And so you can see. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Poultry farming is not bad.
It's not bad.
Okay. Let's go here and see to the breeding room. Then from there, you talk about the government, inshallah. Mr. Aziz, I can't do interview without bringing the government in.
Okay.
Or I should leave the government aside.
Oh, we are all part of government.
Yeah, some people will say, Charlie, don't bring government because
we have to talk about ourselves.
Okay. We are all government. I be government, you be government. You have been doing this 6 to 7 years. What should the government do to support poultry farming or farming in general in Ghana?
Let's talk about the poultry first before we can talk about farming in general.
Yeah.
Sometimes I always say, like this current government is talking about 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
What I believe in is that markets are driven by demand.
Yeah.
You understand? So they should get systems that will demand our produce.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
As for this, once there is demand, we will definitely find money to do the work.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's just when you produce your eggs, you don't get anybody to buy. You produce your maize, nobody buys, then you'll be discouraged.
Yeah.
But once we are able to get a system that will create the demand, we will definitely find money. The financial institutions are there.
Okay.
They will come and borrow us money to do the work.
Okay.
You understand?
Because we import a lot of
stuff into the country.
I'm talking of the poultry, the chicken.
Yes.
I learned something million. I've forgotten the figure.
The figure is huge.
$1 million.
So what they need is to stimulate the system, like this school feeding.
Okay.
If they make it a policy that every secondary school should have 2 meals that go with egg and chicken, or egg or chicken.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So clearly straight away it will create some demand.
Yeah.
The secondary schools know that every 2 days in the week I have to give either an egg or a chicken. So,
okay.
And they will contact the farms to produce this.
Okay.
So definitely it will create a certain demand that will need to be filled by the local farmers.
Okay. Should restrict import.
And restrict import. As for that one, is key.
Okay.
But before we restrict, we have to make sure that we
are producing enough.
Otherwise, there could be another farming.
Okay.
Or food shortage.
And do you think we can feed our own people?
Oh, why not? And the talent is there. The resources are all available.
Okay.
So we can.
Just need a little push.
We just need a little push.
His Excellency is watching this video. As a farmer, talk to him. His Excellency Mahama, our own father, the Honorable Eric Opoku, Agriculture Minister, Deputy John DeMello. Talk to them as they want advice from you as a poultry farmer. He is also a poultry farmer himself.
Okay.
Yeah, so talk to them as a poultry farmer.
What will I say? It's good. All I can say is that the industry is vibrant, but it's seriously challenged.
Okay.
So we need them to step in.
Okay.
To take off some of the challenges to make the industry very vibrant and lucrative.
Okay.
So first, they need to cut down on the imports of foreign chicken into the country.
Okay.
So that we can produce them locally.
Okay.
To meet the poultry needs of our people. And then there is this soya that we normally add to the feed.
Okay.
It's processed. They process it and take the fat out and leave the cake. Currently, I don't think there is any serious factory in the whole country that does that.
Okay.
So if they set up factories in the north to produce the soya cake, it will be very important.
Soya cake. Okay.
So that farmers can use it to mix with the maize to feed the birds.
Do you produce your own feed or you buy?
We mix our own here.
Okay.
But we normally will buy the concentrate, the soya, and the feed ingredients too.
All right. Thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to be here. I'm sure. When should I come back again? Or you give me the time?
I'll give you a call.
Inshallah. I'll be glad. I'll be glad to be here again. Do you have some people that we want to greet them on this channel? It's now one of the biggest channels when it comes to livestock farming in Ghana.
What will I say? I think my local chief here, there's Orlana. Just need to thank him for giving us the opportunity to sit here.
Yeah, okay.
Poultry is not without problems.
Yeah.
The flies, the scents, and all that, and people are able to accommodate us.
Okay.
So I'll thank the Orlana.
Okay.
Our prof, who is a professor.
Okay.
For allowing us to sit here.
Okay. May Allah bless you, Prof.
And then his sub-chief.
Okay.
The engineer.
Engineer.
Yes.
Okay.
So these two people have been very instrumental.
Okay.
And they are very, very supportive of our work here.
Okay.
So they are the two people.
Your wife?
Oh.
You should thank your wife.
Then before that, maybe my friends.
Yeah, yeah. People that you hustle with, yeah. Some people you don't miss their calls.
Yes.
When you see their call, you know, no, Charlie. This call is very important. Yes. Okay. How many workers are you working? Do you have here?
About 6 here.
Okay. 6. Wow. May Allah bless them. Okay. Last one, usually we greet like 5 people. Last one.
Oh, it's not up to 5.
No, it's 4.
Oh, maybe what will I say? Our general manager, Abdullah Surika.
Abdullah.
Who left it.
Okay, okay.
He's been handling affairs here.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for giving us such a. You have turkeys and everything here. It's a lot. Next time we'll try to cover everything. Come here with a drone or something. It will be very beautiful. And shout out to my cameraman.
Bye.